co-op of farmers. So ini-empower mo na yung mga farmer that in the future, they can produce their own seeds and they can mechanize. Kasi po ako, naging bisita ako ng Association of Farm School in France, and they have thousands of farm school in France. Tayo sa Pilipinas, agricultural country, nung ipasa ko po yung farm school, abay ang tanong sa akin, ma'am, ano ba yung farm school? At ako po ay nagtayo ng farm school para sabihin ko sa kanila na pumunta kayo doon sa farm school ko, gayahin nyo kasi may farm school ako. And then this mechanization, nung pumunta din ako sa France, I met a farm owner, may 100 hectares siyang wheat farm. And I asked him, how many employees do you have? Sabi niya, I'm the only one. I'm fully mechanized.
For the country, sir.
I know, pero namomonitor nyo ba? Dapat meron kayong monitoring system to make sure na itong mga estudyante na graduate dyan ay talagang may natututunan. Kasi
Yes.
kung hindi, then better change yung mga curriculum doon. Baka siguro kailangan nyo po ng mga
that,
experts.
Senator Tulfo. You know, we did a study, the Philippine Institute of Development Study did a study of the comparison of the rice, production of rice in Vietnam and the production of rice in the Philippines. The cost of producing rice in Vietnam is 6 pesos per kilo of palay. The Philippines, it's 12 pesos per kilo of palay. So it's double. So the idea is yung proceeds from the tariff on imported rice, ibigay sa farmer para itaas ang yield nila, maging competitive sa
Thank you.
Vietnamese farmer kasi sila pinakamababa eh. And then that's why we created the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. Ngayon na based on the study, ang problem kaya mahal ang ating palay kaysa sa Vietnam is una, mahal ang labor natin by 350 kasi ang difference is 6 pesos eh. 350 mahal ang labor natin. When your labor is high, then you have to mechanize. That's why we put 5 billion of the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund to mechanization. And then yung 250 daw is the low productivity of our farms, of our rice. So seeds yun. Kaya that's why we decided may na-discovering certified inbred seed ang PhilRice, yun ang dinidistribute natin para tumaas ang productivity. But this mechanization and seed productivity cannot be implemented without teaching the farmers. That's why we allocated 1 billion of the 10 billion to training through the farm school. Oo. Kasi pag halimbawa ang mga farmer hindi binayaran ng TESDA yung tuition sa farm school, hindi mag-aaral yun, mahihirap yun, walang ibabayad yun na tuition. Kaya TESDA now is paying the tuition of the farmers studying in the farm school in order for them to mechanize, mag-aral silang patakbuhin yung makina, and at the same time, mag-aral sila to maintain. Kasi pag hindi na-maintain ang makina, useless din yung makina. And that is the complaint of our friends from the local, like the governor of Pineda of Pampanga, nakatunga nga daw yung mga equipment kasi pag nasira, hindi kayang gawin. Kaya dapat tuturuan silang mag-maintain. And at the same time, these inbred seedlings, kayang i-produce ng farmer in the future, tuturuan mo lang. Because the inbred seedlings na binibigay natin sa farmer, ang nagpo-produce ay mga farmer din, yung co-op of farmers. So, ini-empower mo na yung mga farmer that in the future, they can produce their own seeds and they can mechanize. Kasi po ako, naging bisita ako ng Association of Farm School in France, and they have thousands of farm school in France. Tayo sa Pilipinas, agricultural country, nung ipasa ko po yung farm school, Abay, ang tanong sa akin, ma'am, ano ba yung farm school? At ako po ay nagtayo ng farm school para sabihin ko sa kanila na pumunta kayo doon sa farm school ko, gayahin nyo kasi may farm school ako. And then this mechanization, nung pumunta din ako sa France, I met a farm owner, may 100 hectares siyang wheat farm. And I asked him, how many employees do you have? Sabi niya, I'm the only one. I'm fully mechanized. Imagine, 100 hectare, kayang iayos nung isang farmer dahil siya fully mechanized. So, parang yun din ang dream ko sa Pilipinas na in the future, ang mga farmer natin are all mechanized and then we can attract the young people to do farming because they don't have to plant with their hands. They just operate machine to farm in the Philippines. Kaya yun po ang idea ko ng farm school and I hope na we will be successful. It will take time because it's hard to train people. But siguro in the future, 5 years from now, we can see a very good result. Sabi po ng PhilRice, before we started this program, ang ating yield is 3.7 metric tons per hectare. Now it's 4.4. So medyo, sabi nila by next year daw, baka kaya na nila ang 5. So we're hoping kasi at least there is hope because in 1995, we signed an agreement with WTO that we will liberalize the importation of rice. They gave us from 1995 to 2018 to improve our competitiveness para ma-liberalize na natin ang importation of rice, na ang rice farmer natin ay competitive na. But after 2018, walang nangyari. That's why we liberalized, but we gave all the proceeds of the tariff on rice to the small farmers para sila ay maging competitive. Our dream is to make them competitive in the future. Yun lang po.